Pennyroyal Tea was written by Cobain in 1990 in his Olympia apartment, which he shared with Dave Grohl. Dave and I were screwing around on a 4-track, Cobain explained, and I wrote that song in about 30 seconds. And I sat down for like half an hour and wrote the lyrics, and then we recorded it. The first live performance of the song came on April 17, 1991 at the OK Hotel in Seattle, Washington. And this was the show that Nirvana first debuted Smells Like Teen Spirit also. And so now we come to 1993, where Nirvana officially recorded the song, which appeared as track 9 on their album In Utero. But after initially recording the song with Steve Albini, Kurt was not happy with the track. Cobain told David Fricke in a 1993 Rolling Stone interview that the song was not recorded right. There is something wrong with that. That should have been recorded like Nevermind, because I know that's a strong song, a hit single. We're toying with the idea of re-recording it or remixing it. And the song was remixed by Scott Litt, who had remixed Heart-Shaped Box and All Apologies for In Utero. However, the remix of Pennyroyal Tea came after the release of In Utero. So Scott Litt did not remix Pennyroyal Tea for that album. But as I say, it was remixed post In Utero, and that is the version that you get on the Nirvana 2002 Greatest Hits album.
Give me a minute, cold after world, so I can send eternally.
But let's talk about the release of Pennyroyal Tea as a single. It was slated to be the third single to be released from In Utero, and it was scheduled for release in April of 1994. However, Kurt Cobain's untimely death put an end to that release. The band didn't want to be seen as just profiting from Kurt's death, so the single was cancelled. The B-side to Pennyroyal Tea was the song I Hate Myself and Want to Die, and some speculate that the single was cancelled because of that song being a part of the Pennyroyal Tea single. Given Cobain's death that had just occurred, it was thought that that would be in bad taste to release the single with that song as a B-side. Although it is thought that the single would have been cancelled regardless of this fact. So not only was the song scheduled to be released as a single in April of 1994, there was also set to be an accompanying music video to be made for the song as well. Anton Corbijn, who had directed the Heart-Shaped Box music video for Nirvana, was asked by Cobain to direct a video for Pennyroyal Tea as well. But he refused, saying that he did not believe he could make a video better than the one he had made for Heart-Shaped Box. American director Jeffrey Plansker was enlisted as the director instead, but the planned video was abandoned after Cobain's death in '94. So there was set to be a music video to be made for Pennyroyal Tea along with the release of the single, but it just never happened. Now, as far as the cover art went for the Pennyroyal Tea single, this one had no input from Cobain at all. Of course, Kurt was so heavily involved in all of the art direction for the band. I mean, he pretty much did it all, right? When talking about the cover art for the single, designer Robert Fisher recalled, "We got it done, and I don't know that Kurt was around to approve it or not. I think it might just have been shot to management to approve or something." As you can see, the cover for the single features a teacup on a table next to an ashtray full of cigarettes, a cream pitcher, and animal crackers. And when talking about Pennyroyal Tea, you can't go past the performance that Kurt Cobain did on Nirvana's Unplugged set. It was raw and powerful, and it was the only solo performance of the set. It was just Kurt and his guitar, with Kurt asking before the song began, "Am I going to do this by myself?"
Am I gonna do this by myself?
What is it?
With Cobain joking, "If it sounds bad, these people are just going to have to wait."
And if it sounds bad, these people are just gonna have to wait.
But it was an amazing performance from Kurt. There was a part in there where he almost forgot the lyrics to the song, but he was able to pull it back together, and it was an amazing performance in the end.
Cherry flavor antacid.
So even though the single for Pennyroyal Tea, it was cancelled, no music video, nothing like that, 20 years later, in April of 2014, the Pennyroyal Tea single was re-released on 7-inch vinyl for the annual event Record Store Day. It was limited to only 6,000 copies, and it was the top-selling vinyl single of Record Store Day in the US, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart. So it was very cool how they were able to come back around and have Pennyroyal Tea released as a single. An awesome Nirvana song that certainly deserved to be pushed and promoted. So there you go, guys. Thanks heaps as always for tuning in. Be sure to leave us a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll catch you next time.